Alright, welcome back everybody. My name's Lucaran, and I just watched the Game Awards. The 2025 Game Awards, in case this gets viewed in the future for some reason. And not gonna lie, wasn't the best, not the worst, by far. It's actually had some cool stuff. Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, won everything. You know, typically if a game is up, if a game you know is going to win Game of the Year, they're usually going to win like 5 or 6 other things with it. And honestly, I'm thinking about playing it. I haven't played it yet. Mostly because I don't have it. But, there's a chance. There's a chance. But, no, there's a lot of cool stuff that came out. And I have a list on my phone. Hold on. Of like all the games I want to play. Like it's a fairly hefty like list of shit I want to play. So like Pragmata looked awesome. The first half of the awards looked awesome. You know what, here, I'm gonna actually just start the game because I'm gonna talk for a while. And I kind of want to just get the passive income while I talk about shit, right? So, there's a few things. Like, again, the first half came out swinging. Decrepit looked awesome. Audio Mech looks like it's like a small mini game, almost. And I honestly, a good idle game to play if you want to just listen to music and play games. Let's see. Escape from Duckov was pretty cool because I literally watched it like on screen and I'm like, that looks like a top-down Tarkov. It is like a top-down Tarkov. And I'm like, huh. Hold on, let me just. No, fuck you guys. No, oh, whatever. Can I tell you to leave? I should be able to, I should absolutely be able to tell them to leave. Anyway, so I'm like, this looks like Escape from Tarkov. Oh, it's Escape from Duckov. It's literally Escape from Tarkov. Well, I also figured out if I push them, they'll actually get to their table like faster and not leave prints. But yeah, so I'm like, oh, that's cool. Dirty table already? What do you mean there's a dirty table? Oh yeah, what? No, I'm gonna just fucking leave. The fuck out of here. Anyway, so yeah, I'm actually probably gonna get that because that looks fun as shit. But no, Pragmata, which I thought I've heard of before. I thought that was a thing already. That looks sick as fuck. It looked like a mix between, I don't know. I actually have no idea what it's. It reminded me of something. I thought I've seen that armor before, but I don't know what it is. Sorry, I'm helping the poor creature. But yeah, that was cool. Again, I need to play Claire Obscura. I also need to play South at Midnight because I heard it's really good. Dispatch, it's on my list. GTA 6, I'm looking forward to. They didn't actually show anything for GTA 6, no like update things, which is actually a little weird. You would think they'd have a little bit, right? Just to show off. Oh, I need to actually make soup. But no, there was nothing. I find that odd, actually. Because I saw online that they were doing something. Like, they said, they made an in-game, like, event. Where it's the guys, like, saying goodbye to each other or something. Like, not Mike. Yeah, Mike. Trevor and Franklin were all, like, saying goodbye. I'm like, oh, that's neat. There must be something at the Game Awards. Nothing. Not a single thing. I'm like, huh, that's weird. still looking forward to it because it's gonna be awesome. Let's see. Oh, dude, the old Knights of the Old Republic coming back. Fate of the Old Republic. I'm sorry. That looks sick. You know, my dad was actually a big fan of that, and I'm like, huh. Yeah, let's see what this is about. Because by the time I got to it, it was old as shit. Which, you know, it's weird coming from me because I play World of Warcraft, which is also old as shit. But whose water bowl is empty? Oh, that water bowl is empty. Yeah, it's like, huh, I had to actually experience this universe. Maybe not the, you know, same as the game, but this cool universe they had, because I've always thought it was cool, like, you know, the old school Star Wars universe, you know. Something I miss. I saw trailers, like, cinematics for it back in the day, back when, you know, trailers were also awesome. And it wasn't just Blizzard, you know. But yeah, it's like, huh, I get to be a part of that now. Divinity, oh, dude, the Divinity thing. That got spoiled for me, actually. On, Twitter. Because there are people out there being like, yo, it's not this, it's not this, it's not this, it's not this. You know, all the companies are like, that's not ours. And then people are like, huh, who is it then? And then someone dug up the old, like, logos for it. And they found out, oh, it's Larian Studios' old Divinity logo. From, like, the 1 and 2 games. I'm like, oh. And you know, I feel like if companies were just go with the plan and be like, it could be me. You know, do the whole I'm Spartacus, no, I'm Spartacus, that whole thing. I feel like it would have been a bigger surprise, and then people have been even more excited, right? But, honestly, I'm sorry. But I'm excited regardless because it's great. Are you really? Food. Yeah, no, it's gonna be great. I'm excited for it. I'm excited. I mean, me and my buddies, we played Original Sin 2 and never finished it because it was just so long. It was so long and we didn't really care, right? So we tried it and like, kind of bored. So, But I think we're actually gonna probably make an effort. I'm at 27 actually. But yeah, no, it'll be. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be great. That's loud. Huh. No, well, it'll be. I'll actually play it because if it's anything like Baldur's Gate, which it's going to be, right? Because it's the, you know, that's the one difference between Divinity 2 and Baldur's Gate was 1, it was actual D&D stuff, but 2, it was also. I don't know. There was something with Divinity that, like, it was boring to me. It was a bit dry of a game, right? Now I don't know why. I don't know why I possibly think about that. But you know, it just is. I don't know what the difference between Divinity 2 and Baldur's Gate was. Truly. But whatever they did, it made a difference, and we actually played it. Like all my friends, well, actually, no, I'm the only one that played it 100% of the way through. because I played it on a stream over the course of like 70 sessions. It was before I started doing the YouTube shit, which means there's no evidence of it at all on here. Just the 100 and something hours I have in the game. Sorry, my headset died. So, yeah, it's great. It's great. 4-loop looked cool. Going back to the awards, 4-loop looked nice. I like the. I need to water that. They're taking the trope of die, live, die again. To like, it was a pretty cool trailer, right? Live, die, live again. You know, die, try. Or no, what is it? Try, die, try again? No, there's some saying like that. But no, that looks cool as shit. It also reminded me of I never watched it, but it reminded me of Mickey 17, like that trailer and stuff. But looked fun. Ontos. Oh, those filthy people again. You know what? They can stay for like. We can stay. It's money. As long as I don't go to the. Oh, it's also a straight line. That's not bad. Oh, now it diverges. Okay. At least they don't affect other customers. Saying Ontos. I can't remember which one that is. Oh, yeah, while I have the while I'm just doing stuff. I forget what Ontos is. O-N-T-O-S. Oh, this is the one, yeah. Is this the one? No. Oh, this is the Soma sequel with Skarsgård. Yeah, that one. I want to play that one. I do gotta say, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Soma is a game I will never play. I watched a playthrough of it, and it was a really good playthrough. It was from Markiplier, but you know, shout out Mark. The game freaked me out a bit, right? Because there's this it's a very big narrative on one's mortality. And the game made me question a lot of things. And then Mark's commentary also made me question a lot of things, and it legit kind of freaked me out. Like, I had to stop watching because I don't know if I was in some sort of mental, you know, funk or what, but it did not put me in a good headspace, I will say. So I want to play the new one, but I'm afraid that I'm going to start playing it. I am not looking, I promise. I want to play the new one, but I'm afraid it's going to do that again, because this one also seemed to have a big focus on mortality, which is a terrifying thing to think about constantly, right? Especially if you're just trying to have fun and play a game. It's the reason that Cyberpunk absolutely fucked me up, right? Spoilers, it's a, what, 8-year-old game now? Cyberpunk fucked me up at the point where, well, I mean, obviously through the whole part of you basically going through the whole notion of you basically have cancer and you have months to live. That whole thing. However, the other part that fucked me up was the choice on the rooftop. where you either take the long walk, you know, the long nap on your own terms, you get what I mean, or you become violent towards Arasaka, or you give up the morals you've been, you know, having throughout the entire game, and go and have Arasaka help you, right? And I'm just gonna say it now, I was a bitch. I took the way out. I went through Arasaka and got cured, sort of. I got an extra, like, what, 6 months, I think is what you get. Which is also just fucking bullshit. But, yeah, I went that route. And dude, sitting on the rooftop in the chair after like being told to make a choice, it's like, fuck, don't make me do this. Like, I legit put like my headphones down because I don't have a controller. But I put my headphones down and I walked out of my room and just went and like sat for. Actually, I think I went to bed. I think I went to bed and didn't play for like a couple days. It was not great. It was not a good time mentally. Right, so those games kind of fucked me up. That's why I'm scared to play the new one. Those games tend to fuck me up. Even like I played Red Dead Redemption 2 again recently. It's on Twitch. It's actually on Twitch and then it's on YouTube. So you guys can actually go check that out. But yeah, no. Even going through that, it's like, I had to play a good guy like run, just to feel good about myself. You know, it's like, god damn, dude. He did everything right in the end, and it still fucked him. I don't know. I think it's because I'm getting older, and games actually have an emotional toll on me now. But before I turn to like a whiny little bitch some more. Back to the game list that I have saying that's awesome. Exodus looked cool. But more important, the one right after that, dude, Warlock. Let me phrase that. Warlock looked good, but it is just the trailer, so I am a little skeptical. Oh, and Control Resonant looked cool, but I liked Control Resonant because it reminded me of the Evil Within, like the weird digital amalgamations and stuff, and the warped like sense of reality being in a digital world. It really reminded me of the Evil Within, especially the Evil Within 2, where it's in like the virtual world that's degrading over time. It was cool. I'm looking forward to that one. And then I'll skip that one. Deadpool VR. It wasn't it wasn't like a game that was announced, but I got reminded of it, and I need to play it because it seems awesome. I have a VR headset. I need to use it because it looks awesome. Also, it's late. Good. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep the. There's a queue with hotel. What do you mean there's a queue with hotel? Hold on. What do you mean? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I'm sorry, I didn't see you guys here. Give me the key. There you go. Alright. But yeah, no, I need to play it. Finally. Because I'm a Blizzard fanboy. Like, heavily, if you couldn't tell. The Diablo 4, not only did they mention the DLC, they also mentioned the new class, which they mentioned it was out now, which means, as I'm recording this, I'm also downloading Diablo 4, because in Diablo 3, Sorry, I'm looking for money on the ground, so don't get motion sick. There we are. There's two classes I played the absolute most in Diablo 3. And it was Necromancer, for one, which is also my most played right now in Diablo 4. But also... I played the Crusader, because there was one build that I absolutely loved, and I could do it by heart, and I could fucking destroy the game with it. Always max, get as high as I can in the rifts as possible before the game just gets boring, right? And it was Crusader, because they had a Thorns build, and I was able to get so many Thorns that I could, max Torment, absolute max Torment. I could one-shot, like, Malthael, which was the hardest boss, typically, for a while. Even in adventure mode, like, he was the hardest. And, yeah, I would one-shot him. Simply because you built so many Thorns. And I want to say it was Hack was the weapon, where you put 10,000% of your Thorns into a melee hit, and you absolutely just hundreds of billions of points of damage, and it's incredible. And I hope you can do something similar with the Paladin. Probably not, because it's probably gonna be a little different. But I can hope. Are you leaving? Like, is this... I feel like I've put that same horse in that stall this whole time. But anyway, yeah, no, Game Awards were cool. Again, it's not as good as, like, the year Red Dead got announced and then the subsequent year where it won. Or Baldur's Gate getting announced and then being won, like, I think 2 years later. Like, those were some good ones, right? Some major ones. But this wasn't bad. This was not a bad game. Not a bad Game Awards. Actually, two years ago was great because they announced like 5 different things, right? That were just massive. Well, for me, because they did the Midnight Trilogy. Actually, no, that was like 3 years ago. It was when I want to say Red Dead won or God of War won. Oh, now I can't remember which ones are which. That's shitty, actually. Anyway, they announced World of Warcraft Midnight, and they announced the release date for Diablo 4. That's that same Game Awards, right? And I'm like, huh. That was awesome. And it was. And now we're reaping the rewards of all of those cool games that were announced. And then created, and then played, and then are now winning awards. It's awesome when you actually pay attention to these things. You're like, oh, these games are going to be great, and they end up being great. Is that it? Is that a one issue room? Okay. Solid. So yeah, it was very cool. It was very cool. I enjoyed it. Urgent order, a steak. I got you, bro. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna play. Dude, I need to play some of these games. I need to play Clair Obscur. I need to play South of Midnight. It's a new day. Are you gonna play? Yeah. So, yeah, Clair Obscura, South of Midnight. I need to play a few things. I still need to play Doom, the Dark Ages. That one, the accessibility one, is all the sliders for like bullet speed, movement speed, all that kind of stuff, jump height, blah blah blah. Very cool. I need to play that too, though. I need to play Doom 2016's, no, Doom Eternal's DLCs. Wrath of the Ancient Gods or some shit. One of those. I need to play those. I may just play them like solo, just to do it, and then I'll play Doom: The Dark Ages on like Twitch and upload that to YouTube or something. I don't know. Resident Evil was a good one. The Resident Evil 9 that came out. Dude, they're doing the thing they did with 4, not 4, 3, no, 2. They do with 2, where it's 2 different storylines and 2 different playthroughs. You know, with Claire and Leon, but they're doing it with Ashley, and they're doing Leon's back, which is awesome because he's, you know, some grizzled veteran at this point, fucking blasting zombies. But they're doing it in a cool way, right? They're doing it with Ashley being, no, not Ashley, Ashcroft, her last name. Sorry. They're doing it with her being like pretty much just the survival horror aspect. Basically, speaking of Ashley, basically the segments where like Ashley was helpless in the armory in Resident Evil 4, that whole like section where she's just unarmed running through with a lantern. She's probably gonna be more like that, right? Or like, essentially it's gonna be all, hold on, god damn it. It's gonna all be like the Lady Beneviento sequence. You're in Resident Evil 8, where, you know, you're in the basement, and you're, you know, the whole like mannequin thing with fuck's her name, Mia, and then the giant baby monster comes out, and it's like, oh, that's horrifying. That whole sequence where you're defenseless, it's like that, and it's gonna be great. God, I hated that scene so much. That I legit, like, it didn't fuck me up, but it was like, dude, why am I doing this? What possible reason do I have for doing this? Am I out of soup? I am out of soup. Shit. I'm not gonna be able to make the soup in time. But then the other one is like Leon's portion of most Resident Evils he's in, where it's the action shooter. You go and you kill zombies. That's what it is. So it's the dual storyline, but instead of having 2 of the same type of storyline, they're drastically different, which I think is actually pretty cool. Oh, thank God. Okay, good. Thought I was gonna make it for a second. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm playing that as soon as it comes out. Like I have it pre-ordered. I've already bought it. Right. And February 27th. I don't know what day that is, but no matter what day it is, I'm playing it. I'm doing it on release day because, dude, I'm excited for it. I'm fucking excited for it. It looks sick. The monster looks cool. The villain looks kind of weird. Not gonna lie. Also, can I say one thing? Hey, bud. Yeah, I'll get you some wine, bruh. What was I gonna say? Oh, right. One of the actors for Street Fighter, the way he was dressed, he absolutely looked like Wesker He didn't have the shades on, but he had the slick back blonde hair, kind of ripped, wearing a suit, that whole thing, right? What do you mean someone puked in the tavern? Hey, don't do that. He looked identical to fucking Albert Wesker. I should probably actually tweet that. It might actually be pretty good. I'm gonna tweet about that. You guys should go like that tweet. Twitter.com/LukeRan1 because for some reason Luke Ran was taken. But yeah, he looked like Albert Wesker. That was cool. Oh yeah, and speaking of also, Mila Jovovich was there for some reason. She's in Hitman now. Goes from Resident Evil to a really shitty Hellboy movie to Hitman. He has a weird collection of movies, I'm not gonna lie. He was also in the Last Witch Hunter or some shit with Vin Diesel. She makes weird movies. I'm just not realizing that. She makes a strange collection of movies. Yeah. But no. Yeah, the dude from Street Fighter. I need to remember to do that, actually, after I'm done with this. Also, I think that movie might be... I think the people who are doing the Street Fighter movie, they know it's kind of a joke, right? Like, first of all, they got literal comedians in the movie. Which, again, comedians can be good actors, but... like, Andrew Schultz, I don't know if he's in anything else. Right? Like, I don't think he's in, like, any actual acting roles. Other than, I think, Tires with Shane Gillis. Right? Which is also just a bunch of comedians talking shit. Right? It is what it... It's interesting. I think they know it's gonna be pretty much just a comedy. Which is, again, it's fine. Comedies aren't bad. But as long as they do what the Mortal Kombat movie did, which was, they oh, this is completely unserious. It's just dudes fighting like ninjas. That's all it is. They understood what the games were, and that's all they're doing. Which is awesome. Good job. I applaud that. What was I doing? Oh, right. Feed. But also, if they try to make it a serious movie, it's gonna fail. I guarantee it. Like the Borderlands movie. All I had to do was watch clips of it, of them trying to be serious with it. And I'm like... well, there's your problem. You're thinking this is a blockbuster movie. No, it's a fucking video game movie. And you chose Kevin Hart, the tiniest person possible, to play the biggest person in the game. Or like one of the larger people in the game. How does that make sense? Right? It's like Tom Cruise playing Reacher. Right? When the book says he's specifically like 6'4", 250 pounds of muscle. That kind of thing, right? Like, come on. But no, I think they're gonna have fun with it, and it's actually gonna be pretty good. And it's just my opinion. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy a bunch of shit. Oh, we're out of wine. Damn. Before... Alright. Cool. So yeah, I mean that's my opinions on things. I'm gonna basically close out this day, and this is gonna be a short episode. I just wanted, I know I said I was gonna get to the king soon, but one, I didn't have time this past week to actually play and get money. I think I'd played for like an hour and got like up to like 30 or 28,000, but yeah, I was very busy. Oh, you guys, hi. Maybe I have wines. Ooh, money. Yeah, I actually just lost train of thought. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna pretty much just, goddamn. Probably play again. I know I said I'm gonna play between episodes, but yeah, I didn't have time, and I still wanted to make the video, right? I still wanted to make. Oh, you beat me to it. So yeah, I'm going to make the video because that's what I do. Who puked? Who puked in my tavern? You getting beat? You getting beat? Who puked? Who puked in my tavern? No, seriously, who did it? Because I'm gonna beat you. Do you? Yeah. Well, anyway. Yeah. So now, oh, dirty people just walked in. Yeah, next week. I'm gonna try to play in between. I'm gonna try to. You know, I always say that, but I think next week we'll be able to upgrade for the king. That's loud. Hi. Have some beer. 420 gold for what? Holy shit. Well, anyway. Yeah, I think next week I should be able to do the king event. Should be able to. We'll see. But yeah, if you're gonna plan on going to my live streams, which are on Twitch, and Kick, I might be playing some Diablo 4, so be aware of that. Just saying. Because, yeah, I'm gonna be playing the Crusader, and the new season, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, just came out also. I went on to the launcher to download it, and, yeah, they had a thing about there being, how many beers you need? One. Good, whatever. A new season coming out, which is awesome. And it had like a timer of like 30 minutes, which was, it ended at 10, so like 10:30 Central. I'm like, huh. Very cool. Where did this candelabra go? Oh, I hit it with a person probably. Why is there a new horse? I closed the tavern. Why is there a new? Well, anyway. Yeah. So I'm probably gonna be playing either that or World of Warcraft 1 and 2, because in World of Warcraft I'm doing housing right now, which is also a lot of fun. I'm trying to get all the Cataclysm stuff because Cat is my favorite. Well, Cat is my second favorite expansion. The first, obviously, being Wrath of the Lich King, because Arthas is my boy, you know? It's one of the coolest villains in the game. Especially after the lore dump from fucking Shadowlands. nice, cool. It's cool. But yeah, no, that's... Oh, you need steak. You need steak. Cut wood. Queue at the fucking hotel. God damn, dude. So yeah. I'm gonna play Diablo though, because I want to play the new character. I want to play the Crusader. I want to see what it's like. So I'll probably make my character like fucking evil over the weekend. And then yeah, I'll probably stream the character during the week. Because I'm gonna have so much fun with it. Especially if it's exactly what like Crusader was. And if they add the Thorns build, like dude. Because they kept some of the similar sets from 3, right? You know, the Bone Spike, the Bone Spirit build, the Minion build, like, they're not exactly the same, but they're similar. Which is awesome. So if they do something similar, it's gonna be great. So, we'll see. I'm gonna do 2 of these, actually. Thump. And thump. Nice. I'm gonna go clean the room. Are you still going? God damn. They should be ending soon. But yeah, we're at 40,000. Oh, God, you know what? Speaking of Total War, Warhammer 40,000. I've never played a Total War game before, but I am big into Warhammer, so that ought to be fun. God damn. I may actually get that one. I may actually get Total War. I don't play many RTS games. Like, I used to play StarCraft a little bit. Just the story mode. Same thing with Warcraft 3. All I do was the story mode. I don't know if I want to do Total War or not. I kind of do because I love Warhammer, but I don't know. I don't know how the gameplay is. I may have to wait a little bit, see what it looks like before I make a decision. But if it's good, you know? So, we'll see. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of start closing it down a little bit. I water some plants here. Are you wilted? No, you're good. Everybody's good. Alright. But yeah, no, it's... Yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching. It's really been more of just a... I'm gonna talk about the Game Awards. Because... I enjoyed them. And, I think there's a lot of cool stuff that came out of it. Especially stuff that I'm gonna play immediately. So, we'll have a good time. Hey, bud. So yeah, that's it. Like I said, if you want to see me play Diablo 4, go ahead and first of all, follow me on Twitch and Kick. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, just go watch. I'm not even gonna say you have to follow. Just go watch. I'll teach you some builds, okay? I'll learn you something, you know? And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. So I'm excited. And yeah, if you want to check out my housing, go ahead and do that there. I haven't actually built anything because I can't decide what to do, and I don't have enough stuff to be able to decide what to do. So my house is kind of just like an empty shell, right? I've kind of made one bedroom looking thing, but yeah, no, I need to get some more furniture. And yeah, you'll probably see some Doom, Dark Ages there and on here, because I'll probably, if I play it, I'll probably put it on YouTube. Yeah, and other than that, same thing. Arkham Asylum's going up, Subnautica's going up. We're deep diving in Subnautica. We're going into the Lost River. We're going into the scary parts of the game. So, take that as you will. And yeah, Arkham Asylum. I forget what we did last. To be honest. Oh, we're in the Botanical Gardens. So, we just stopped the Joker from making Titan. Sort of. He's still making it. He stole some, but you get my point. But yeah, we're in the Botanical Gardens. He's probably going to give some to Ivy in a second, and that whole sequence is going to happen. So, go check that out. And yeah, Tavern Manager. Next time we're going to have the King, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully. If I really hope I have time to do it. But, so yeah. And obviously check out other things. I have Raft, I have Outlast, I have Schedule 1, which, by the way, before I kind of did a tinfoil hat of why my stuff is being... I'm getting like between 10 to 30 impressions on those videos versus before I started uploading Schedule 1 videos. I was getting upwards of almost 1,000 each video. I think it's because of what Schedule 1 is about. So, and it's been about a month since the last video. October 20th is December 10th, 11th. And for the last week or so, my impressions, they've been getting higher and higher. You know? I think I'm averaging like 500 impressions a video. I'm getting consistent views, so if you're seeing this, one, welcome. But also, my tinfoil hat, so far with the evidence, is true. I was being limited because of what content is in Schedule 1. So, hopefully I'll go back up to what it was, which was almost 1,000 impressions per video and like 15 to 20 views, which is not much. But for someone my size, channel-wise, I get it, channel-wise. Yeah, it's nice seeing those numbers go back up, and hopefully they just keep, you know, instead of going and plateauing, they just way off. So, and you know what? To help with that, feel free to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to me. It'll help. It'll be cool, I promise. Maybe. I can't promise, but take my word for it. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If I don't see you live, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.